Hi guys, how's it going? I'm Edward and let me just welcome you to another Git tutorial. Today I'll show you how to edit your files and reintroduce them to Git via an easier way to commit. So let me now show you how to edit your files, and for that I'll reopen the file repo.txt and make another change. I'll open it via Sublime Text on the file, and let's say I'll remove this sentence here and I'll save the file. Now I'll simply run git status again, and as you can see here, git shows the same message as it showed in our previous tutorial. And now the file repo.txt appears under a section named changes not staged for commit, which means that a file that is tracked has been modified in the working directory but has not yet been staged. So now let's go ahead and stage this file. If you don't remember how you stage it from the previous tutorial, Git gives you a hint here. So you have to type in git add and the name of the file. So let's go ahead and do that. Git add repo.txt. Right, so this command basically will add it to the staging area where we are allowed to commit it. So now, well, if you want, you can do a git status again. As you can see, the change has been recorded in the staging area and the file can now be committed. Right, so let's go ahead and try to commit the file. For that, we'll use git commit, and now we'll use an option called -m. -m stands for message, and this option can be used in conjunction with commit. So now we'll have to type in a message. This is my second commit. And let's type this and press enter. As you can see on the started output, we have two lines. The first one stating that we're on branch master. Next to it we have a unique identifier, and next to that we have our commit message. Right, the second line just simply says we have changed one file, which has resulted in one insertion and one deletion. Right, so this is an easier way to commit, and in the previous tutorial I showed you another way to commit, and you can choose which one of them you like to use. Right, let me add that there's an easier way to understand the git status command. If you want to type in git help status, you'll see the details about the command, of course, starting with the synopsis, description, and a bunch of options. If you check option number 1 here, you'll see the -s option. -s comes from short. So basically, if you use this with git status, let's type it in. Let's go back and type in git status -s. This will show you a shorter and simplified output of the git status command. So let me go ahead and illustrate this better by creating another text file. Well, first I think I'll do another modification here in repo.txt and save this, right? And then I'll create another file and call this repo1.txt and save this to the working directory. Right, so now let's close this and let's go ahead and type in git status -s. As you can see here, there are two columns to the standard output. You see them here to the left of the file. So the column in the left, which is this one here and this one here, shows you the status of the staging area, and the column to the right, this one here, right, gives you the status of the working directory. So the left column gives you the status of the staging area, and the right column gives you the status of the working directory. As you can see, repo1.txt has two question marks next to it, and that's Git's way of identifying the file as untracked. Untracked, which means it lies only in the working directory, but Git has no notion about it. On the other hand, repo.txt has an M attached to the column on the right, which means the file has been modified in the working directory, but Git has no way of knowing about the modification in the staging area. So let's go ahead and stage all these files. And for that, let's clear the screen, or let me not clear it. Let me just git add and dot. Dot simply tells Git to stage all the files in the working directory. Okay, and let's run git status -s again. As you can see, now the files appear in green on the column in the left, corresponding to the staging area. Repo.txt now is modified in the staging area, and Git is aware about it. And you see the letter M for modify. And repo1.txt has an A attached to it, and that's Git's way of saying that this is a new file, and this new file has been added to the staging area. Okay, so I hope this was useful. This is enough for this video. If you have any questions, make sure you address them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next video. And there we're gonna talk some more about commits. Thanks.